Welcome back to another video with IDN TV. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I always say, hit the like button with the bell notifications on, especially if you're interested in this young Dolph news. We have some good news, so when I post, it comes straight to your phone. You don't want to miss it. I'm posting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I know a lot of you guys are out handling business, or you want to have the bell enabled and the like button. That way you don't waste any time looking for the news, because I'm finding all the news. I'm getting everything in one particular video with each update. Now, speaking of updates, we're on update number 3 with young Dolph. Now the official surveillance pictures have been released to the public. Now here it goes, you guys. I'm just gonna post it. These guys look like 3 men. Now, a lot of people are saying 2, but I'm saying it looks like 3 people. One guy has one pair of shoes that doesn't match the 2 other people. Now look at the back of the hoodie on these 2 people. They kind of look the same, but they don't. Now it looks like the surveillance footage and the surveillance actual picture is within seconds. The way these guys have their hoodies laced up, their hoodie is not moving. Now this guy hoodie looks one way and this guy hoodie looks this way. Looks like 2 different people, but they're dressed the same way. Definitely strategic. These guys didn't come to play. Like I said, they were gloved up, socked up, masked up, and hoodied up. Now the internet is saying these guys look young. It looks like they're under the age of 21. Now what does that mean? Me personally, I feel like Dolph is not beefing with anyone under the age of 21, strictly because Dolph is around 36 years old. I feel like this is someone higher up, someone around his age, someone around his caliber that he was beefing with, and unfortunately he sent them young boys to do it. They were about their business. They were really strategic. They were really calculated. I want to tell you why. Because the way this picture looks, they knew actually not to get in the cookie store. They were a few feet away. They caught him by surprise, because once he knew they were actually letting off on him, he was already hit. So once he turned around to react, they were already emptying on him. Now, according to the picture, if you really look at the picture, this is an edited picture because of YouTube, of course. But if you look at it, the surveillance picture shows that they're actually aiming down. So it looks like Dolph is already on the ground, and it looks like they just let off just to make sure he was gone. Now, I can understand why it would make sense to me in my mind. He had 2 officially attempts on his life on paper, but you got to remember, he was frequent through the hoods. It could have been a lot of attempts on Dolph's life that we didn't know about. It could have happened a week ago. It could have happened a month ago. And it shows that Dolph knew what was up because he was strapped, but he tried to retaliate, but unfortunately he couldn't get to him because they already had the drop on him. It looks like they had 2 Dracos and another guy. You're not going to war. You're not retaliating on 2 Dracos when you just have that one strap, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, I feel like these young men are going to be caught. I feel like they have their logos present in the surveillance footage. They better not have a cell phone, but it looks like the way they came out and did it, it looks like they were trained. It looks like they were calculated. I feel like they didn't have their cell phones with them, but they can get caught with those logos. But on top of that, if they were really smart, it looks like these shoes, they found these shoes, their clothing wasn't their clothing. According to somebody that was in Memphis that I was reading a comment, they said it was hot yesterday. So for them to be masked up with joggers on and things like that, I knew that they were planning this. They were planning this from the day before. They knew when Dolph got there, they was going to do that to him. Now, I feel like they will get caught strictly because of the clout. It's 2021. In the city of Memphis, everything is viral right now. Everyone is invested in this young Dolph story. Everyone knows someone that knows someone, especially in the streets. With this particular situation with Dolph, it doesn't make sense for anyone to do something to him and they don't actually claim it or own up to it. I want to tell you why. Because in the streets, when you beef with somebody, whatever is over, the word needs to come back that this person was responsible for. You know what that brings? That brings respect and that brings power. So we're going to find out. A lot of people don't recognize that the streets and the internet is the same thing. Everybody has a cell phone. These gangsters are getting on their cell phone telling their business, and I feel like everybody's gonna get caught because it's too many people involved. You got over 2 actual shooters on young Dolph in 2021, and this is going viral. Somebody's gonna start to talk. Somebody knows someone that knows someone. Now, I want to address the rumor that people were saying that young Dolph had no personal security. Now, me personally, I found a video. I don't know if it's credible, but it shows a guy being locked up right after this incident happened, and he had all black on. It looks like he had dreads. I don't know if he was retaliating with young Dolph, but according to the person that was actually recording this live, or the aftermath of the scene, she was saying that he was letting off on the people that was letting off on young Dolph. So who knows? I will definitely dig into it. But of course, Dolph, like I said, he was trying to defend himself, but he couldn't because they had the drop on him with some Dracos. Ain't no way you're going to be able to react and return fire one single strap when they got 2 Dracos and they catch you off guard. Now, the actual location where he passed away, they said he was a frequent at this location. They said that they are heartbroken and saddened by the passing of Dolph. They said he was a regular customer and loved the cookies. My parents are in a lot of pain from this. Our hearts and condolences go out to his family. He will never be forgotten and he will be so missed. Now let's jump into the nitty gritty, you guys. I got the picture of the surveillance. Now we have somebody that knows Dolph. Somebody that knows Dolph and is really connected to the streets, and they're giving the information on what happened to Dolph. Now, according to him, before I play it, I want to, decipher for you guys. Dialects can be misconstrued, so I want to explain it to you in layman terms. Now, pretty much he said Dolph was a frequent through the Memphis area, especially this particular area. He said the area that he passed away at is only 2 miles from his grandma's house, which he was raised at. Now, according to him, he said Dolph was regular. He'd be pumping gas, he'd be at a grocery store, he'd be at the post office sending off packages. He'd go up the street and get a 2-piece, sit in his car, dolo, eat his food, and bounce. So he was saying that Dolph felt comfortable in his neighborhood and he knew he had no problems with the people in his neighborhood. So that's another thing that I feel like they're going to put 2 and 2 together. So if there's nobody in his neighborhood, it's somebody across town. And who is the people across town? Those people are going to be celebrating, those people are going to be talking, and I'm sure Dolph had history of beefing with those people in across town. So everybody's going to put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, he said Dolph came out, he pulled up, he got 3 cookies and some ice cream. Soon as he ordered his food, he turned around, and as soon as he turned around, they started to let off on him. Now, he said the person in the actual restaurant went to aid Dolph, but he was already gone because they had, like I said, they had to drop on him. They parked in the middle of the parking lot, so Dolph couldn't even see them. You know how you're in a restaurant or you're somewhere and you can see a car pull up and you look and see who it is? Dolph wasn't able to do that because the people or the perpetrators actually parked in the middle of the parking lot, so you couldn't see the car. The only thing Dolph seen was them actually hitting him, and he pulled out, and it was unfortunate. But here's the actual clubhouse audio. Roll it.
So my partner told me when Dolph pulled up today, which he always do, he pulled up at the store. He went in. He told him that you want, because if he know you, he know what you want. Dolph came in and ordered 3 star chip cookies and a cup of ice cream. He turned around, went right there by the door a little bit. The dude had already pulled up in a white top. The old man saw him. He shot him with an AR-15 and chopped him down right there. And Dolph shot back. But he couldn't. He was telling Dolph to stay with me. He couldn't. Nah, it wasn't 2 cars. It was 1 car. It was a guy in a white car. And they don't know exactly who it is. So it was just said that Dolph had somebody in the car with him. One thing I will say, Dolph don't always be on point because he's comfortable. That's his hood. So he'll go in the damn grocery store. I mean, not a corner store, a grocery store. Yeah, he parks straight in. He'll park straight in. And I've seen Dolph at the post office. I'm dropping off, sending stuff out to labels or whatever. He up there too in line like a regular customer. That's him. See what's going on, bro? What you got going on? That's just how he is. He gonna be out there with a $200,000 with the jewelry on. He ain't driven.
Yeah, and just walk around like, yeah, $100,000. Yeah, like.
But see, you understand, bro been over there for 20-some years. What you expect? That's his neighborhood. He wasn't in another hood, bro. That's what I'm telling y'all. This man was literally from his grandma's house where he grew up in 2 miles. That's the same neighborhood.
Like I said, man, I love Clubhouse. I feel like it connects everybody, and it gives people a voice without the face, if you get what I'm saying. So I feel like this information is real. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it in the comments below. I'm going to give my opinion right now. I feel like, unfortunately, it is what it is, man. The streets are the streets, and Dolph was playing in them streets, and you guys know what comes with the streets. This is the part 3 of Young Dolph. I will catch you in the next video. Like I said, thumbs up the video, like it, make sure you subscribe with the bell notifications on. I will catch you when I have some more information and news about Young Dolph. Signing out, RIP Dolph.